I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. I just made a play in the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worried about no formers.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Mike 9. I got him. Mike 9. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to Mike over there. Rip right. Rip right.
On first down, Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
37-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps keeps moving.
And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
Silver, Silver.
Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic. Time to go. Night, night.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Cut. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Mike 9. Mike 9.
From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside.
Prime time, baby.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Complete to Denzel
Mims. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Giants nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys that your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray.
Switch.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Murray's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
Murray's
and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Mike 5-4.
It's Mims. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Sure. You can't block me. 49, check 49, check 49. Larry. Say. Hey, over. Slam. Go. No. Off.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Ball carrier.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
Check.
At the Giants' 26-yard line.
Move. Check 6 guys.
Murray to air it out again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Jones to throw from his end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready. And they were, and they picked that one off.
Pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet. Check 24. Check. Come back. 3. Check 3. Watch twist. Easy. Quiver. Turn up. Kill. Hey. Kill.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Martinez. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Pass.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? Everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week is what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play's going and being able to make a play on the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now Jones. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice play.
Watch safety creep.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jones now to throw on third down. Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Mike 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 99.
Butts.
99.
Out. Who you got?
Out.
Easy, quiver.
Check 13. Whip. Watch the whip. Check it
The
out.
tackle made by Blake Martinez. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Giants nothing.
Army.
Shit.
Check 31.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time.
Hey, let's go.
Picked off near the 44. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
At the 42-yard line.
Get in here. Come on.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Hey. Mike 2. Let him know.
60 Eagle. Kill. Hey, check that. Street.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Hey, we got a steal.
Hurry, 70.
Switch. Nine's the mic. 3 buzz. Mike 9. Here I come.
Check.
On first and 10, Jones dancing to his left. His throw incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
We gotta get the Mike over there. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Shift! Watch the shift! Big edge!
will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
Focus, defense, focus.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Shit.
Watch the slant.
To throw again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check 50.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Ship.
Here's Jones, looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Watch twist.
60 Maverick.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Room to run past midfield. It's caught. Shepard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, we got a seal.
Hey, here I come.
From the gun, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return here will go to the 30. Yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 52. Mike 54.
All day, every day, any day.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flushed out right.
Go full strength.
That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Gase. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
The ball carrier.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? 2nd down and goal. Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Matt Prater
Rico Gafford with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
His kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Giants
After the touchdown,
nothing.
out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Looking for Shepard deep, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interception. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
I like where you're going with that. That maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
He's getting this one completed to Mims.
Murray's
and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Mims.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 24-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
48's Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming. Move. Check 48's the Mike. I know so. 48's the Mike. Watch the curl.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Slam.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
48's the Mike. Don't get nervous. 48, Mike, 48. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's go. Hey, watch the edge. Let's go. Check. Fresno. 48, Mike.
A final shot before half for Murray.
Let's go.
The quick slant caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
On play action, it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona
Murray
touchdown.
On the keeper. Touchdown,
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Prater on to add the extra point.
After.
Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pull out one foot and say, boy, till there's nothing left. On a one.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Mike 2.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Right there, 54 Mike. We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Undercrush.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Complete to number 4. Touchdown,
Rico Gafford with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Cardinals 28.
Prater for
nothing.
the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
Matt Prater set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And
The
not
Giants
willing to
take
risk
over
another
first
fumble.
and 10
He'll sit on this one.
At their
It's a
own
touchback.
25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Nifty running by Barkley there on first down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cordero Patterson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
Good.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Check.
Play fake. Murray. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Watch the slant. 25. Check 25.
Now Murray off play action. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to
the Cardinal passing game dialed in now.
A gain of 19
first down.
yards. And the Cardinals.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
To number 88.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Switch it. Hey, easy, quiver. Switch.
Throwing again, Murray. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
At the 6-yard line.
And that one results in 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep, and they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
That's good.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
18 more
line.
yards there and another 1st down.
Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Check 6 guys.
To throw again, Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
It's a party now. Deuce. Check 3.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Able to connect with Mims. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now the 2nd down throw on target. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
With the score,
welcome back now
35,
here in East Rutherford.
7.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
We got him.
That right now,
Griffin.
that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Kill.
Right there. Hurt. Kill.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
And
now it's third down.
Yards to go.
The Cardinals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
He's checking crack. Check 99. Out.
From the gun, Murray. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Murray's pass complete to
Denzel
Mims.
Mims. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cardinals 42, Giants 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep and not willing to risk.
Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm dirt cheater. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I need
it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, you quiet. If it's new, I didn't got this. My jewels, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young.